Final Fantasy XIV. Why the heck? Okay, it says I'm live, but yet it's showing my... What the heck's going on? There we go. Goodness. I was gonna say, why is it showing the other screen that I don't want it to be showing? Anyways. Can we hear the Gilly Gill? Let me see. Try to say something. Can we hear the Gilly Gill? Try to say something. Oh boy, better fix your settings. Technical difficulties! Hold on.
I think I want to be a summoner for this stream.
Yo, try to say something.
Alright. Hello.
And it's buffering for Lyria. Okay, yeah, we can hear Gil. Let's go.
Hooray.
We gotta go to Horizon.
Well, after we do that.
Yep, join party, let's go. Where do we go for Horizon again? Shit.
Well, do we want to take the detour? Because it's literally right over here.
Sure. Nee. The fuck bag.
And now we shall pick our ride. What do we feel like driving today?
You can drive.
No, I'm saying, what do we feel like driving?
Oh, what do we feel like driving? What other two-person mount do you have?
We have the white burb, the fat marshmallow, the blue Finding Nemo whale, the car, the space whale.
Let's use the space whale. Why not?
Everyone and their space whales.
Hehehe.
Yeah, if only we had the editors put in the sound clip for World Whalers on the Moon. We carry our. Too bad neither of us is famous enough to have our own editors. Do you even have this?
I don't have this crystal yet, no. Boop. Tuning. Alrighty, and
I'm not gonna lie, that mount is so bulky, I actually hate driving it.
I don't blame you.
So bulky. Like, don't get me wrong, this one's bulky too, but it's at least like...
Okay, to the flag! I linked it.
Yes, to the flag.
Wrong way,
Yeah, because
Gilly!
you know, I could
Wrong way. I gotta head to the mines.
Oh yeah, to the mines. I'm not gonna lie, I can't even see your flag. Well, that's okay, I know where the mines are at. I also feel like we should be going along the ground just to show people. But then
Yeah.
again, yeah, but then again, laziness. Who do I want to summon? You know, we don't have a tank with us. Get out of here, not a Titan.
Wahaha. It's not prey return to the waking sounds yet. Alright, there's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained. But for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the heckin' Tonkeries? I didn't think that Papa Sean would be able to find somebody so quickly, if at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best as you can and enter at will. Copperbell Mines now accessible. Monologue?
Oh, yes. You have to queue us up, but I will monologue for it. Abandoned once purged.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
we're doing this
okay.
unsynced. Hello, hello. Stop.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we could do it synced.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
granted,
refuse.
we would also, yeah, we would also get like no XP. Abandoned once purge of ore. Copperbell mines lay untouched for nigh on 3 centuries until Amanja and Sons mineral concern reclaimed the shafts. The guild set sights on expanding the mines downwards in an attempt to tap yet undiscovered veins of valuable metals.
Boop.
I wasn't finished yet, but that's fine.
No, you can continue.
Kind of hard to continue with the TikTok timer. That's okay. They get the idea. Abandoned mine, slavery is bad. Who would have guessed slavery was a bad thing?
Right.
Who do I want to have out? It's not gonna matter, as we're all gonna die.
Oh, sure, we're
You know
all
what?
gonna die.
No. I mean, like, I don't even know who I want to have summoned out.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll keep Titan out, why not? Just for shits and grins.
That. Where is the... There it is. Tiny key. Bloop.
Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, I was equipping my even lazier pet button.
Ah. Pokeball. No. Okay, there we go.
On my screen, there's no Pokeball. I'm not even gonna attack, I'm literally just gonna command my pet to kill everything.
Okay.
Just for absolutely no reason. You know, if we're gonna be doing that, Garuda, get out of here, because you can attack from a range.
Boop. Bye bye. Yee.
You were at least supposed to let him get out of the cave.
No. He's not allowed to leave the cave. Never. Oh, you brought out your Ifrit. Huh?
Yeah. For shits and grins.
Fire sand. Blasting device. Oh wait. Gotta put down the powder.
We need more.
We need more powder.
Now try it.
Yay.
Oh, look at that, a level 17 mini boss. We did it! We defeated the entire dungeon! Woohoo!
Yeah. Right. Where's the actual boss? Come on.
Don't mind me. Apparently Eva's just gonna walk over to the corner and just kill the ones that spawn over there. Just because.
That's fine. Here comes the big guy. Oh boy, here he comes. The chicken nugget took him out.
Yeah. That's gonna be Titan's new nickname, Chicken Nugget. Nuggy. Go get 'em, Nuggies. Unfortunately, the elevator is not Nuggy friendly. Bye, Nuggies.
Bye, Nuggy.
Go, Nuggy, rip through time and space. Never mind, it kinda killed it.
Teehee.
Guess I'll go this way.
Okay. We got the ounces of sand. Hang on. Oi. There we go. Blast it to pieces! Come on! Fire sand. I am trying to click on the... Why is Mr. flagging? Oh, this boss actually has some health.
Oh no! What are the odds?
Oh yes, we must get the smaller ones. I must not forget that. Yes, kill the little tiny ones. Kill them all!
Oh, don't worry, I plan to. Gotta like that.
Woohoo!
Look, the chicken nugget evolved into chicken strip.
Tit! I saw that.
I just realized that comparison. I thought it was funny. I've never seen a chicken dance, but I've seen a chicken strip. That's such a bad joke. I was gonna say, you're, like on my end, you're not even lagging, it's just, I don't even know what you're doing.
I don't know. That's really weird that on Final Fantasy XIV I've mostly been lagging as of recently.
I think Lady was saying she was having the same problem.
Yeah, no, like I've never had this problem in all the years that I've played. I've never had problem of lagging. And there's the Pokeball. Slaves no more. Free.
Oh, you teleported in here, okay.
Okay, masters must pay. Masters must die. Never again. Never. Bye.
And that... I can't even make a joke about that. Did anyone just see me in the background?
Yeah.
It just that's my new favorite part of the stream.
Nice.
Just watching me delete that poor man. How dare he want freedom in my good Christian Eorzea without paying taxes?
Report to Painted Mesa. Back to Yda. Bloop. That lag. Oh my god. Now we are back in Yda. Oh, this one's a duty that I have to do myself. Gotta disband party.
Yeah, that's okay.
Proceed. Ah, the conqueror of the Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Yda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt, friend. I'll share the good tidings with the Papashan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the women well to see you alive and in one piece. No! Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. You don't even think to deny it. Please, sir, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this, paid for it with my own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less of a choice cut of dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Get back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town. By rights, I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know. Help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities needn't hear of your crime. But I ain't done nothing wrong. 12 is me witness. Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on my mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I saved. I only wanted to treat me children to a decent meal. And who the hells are you at home? This dog's master? I've had enough of this mummers farce. You lot teach them a lesson. Okay, what abilities do I have to take down these assholes? Boop, 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 boop.
Well, considering you're level 70, of level 70 gear, you could probably just basic attack them to death.
Yeah, true.
You could literally give them the Skyrim treatment.
Arrow to the knee.
You could literally tap the guy passing by you on the shoulder and be like, hey, 100 gil says I can shoot this arrow in the air and still hit him.
Right. Haha. Bye. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Thank you, kind adventurer. Thank you thrice over. I'd swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken? But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening in other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Yda has a reputation for being prosperous. So it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Guardian Empire, patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some of the refugees will turn to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Looking around, you'd think that Yda was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Madam, are you alright? What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd. As did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? I will overlook this, but just this once. God's bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about it. Case closed. Hello again. We have been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharge your duty as envoy impeccably, and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a gil by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Yda. Ahem. And then there's the matter of your gift. I dare say you are curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to moments ago? Well, we can help you to understand it. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning, for we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on our offer, and I sincerely hope you will, pray speak with Momodi. The proprietress of the Quicksand is a good friend of ours. She will tell you where to find us. Hee hee. Papalymo's little wave. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order. We're the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, defenders of justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone, except for Momori. She already knows. And this is where we begin our journey as the Scions. Back to Momodi.
Yes.
Do 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 do. Boop.
Interestingly enough, did you know you get a different scion for every different job quest, depending on your area?
No, I did not.
Yep. So if you pick a job that starts you in Limpsa, when you are in that particular cutscene you just did, your Stola will appear. If you pick a job that starts you in Gridania, you get
Papalymo and Yda.
Yep, you get Papalymo and Ema. If you get Uldal, you get Thancred.
Huh. Interesting. Huh. Scenes like that are becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Bless you. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a tell of gentlemen's woes with the women folk from time to time. Ah, sorry to keep you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off the carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well. To look at you, no one would ever guess you'd be hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every elm the adventurer Mune said you'd be. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. Yda, hello again. Thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. My name is Yda. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one. If truth be told, anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when... we were in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avera, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you from what you are. You see, an adventurer's adventurer, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believed that he would have succeeded. I had a fiend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avera once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first, to ask your name. Akane Choristo. I shan't forget. Thank you. I pray that we will meet again. Very well. Adventuring can be cruel bleeding business. Time was I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Thought it'd be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be part of your lives. And that goes double for yours. Thank you.
You hear that? Mom didn't love us at first.
Hey, what did you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest then. Listen, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk, and the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Oh, right, I need to grab the quest. Hello. Dum dum. So you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise, I swear. If I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose, on account of being Yda. Anyway, didn't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you can. They're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, they ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you. Now, I've been given to leave to tell you of where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waking Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance and you'll be let in. Leria!
No, we're not there yet.
Do you want to jump into the chat then?
We're not there yet, Lear. Calm down.
You're a woman in demand, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them as you help make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell them how you're faring from time to time, you hear? Well, right. I've said my piece, off you go. Now off to the Waking Sands.
No, it's our first time there.
Well, let's go to the Waking Sands. To Horizon!
Sure, yeah, totally.
Gilly Gill.
I'm coming.
Gee.
Trying to look the cutest, Dark Knight?
But you're already cute. What are you talking about?
Trying to be the cutest, Dark Knight?
Shall we use the car?
Sure. Sure, gas prices are too high and all Uludal, but why not?
Ay. Wrong button. Oh wait, we need to join party. Hello. Stupid. Okay. There we go.
Nobody saw that. So, you want to know something interesting?
Sure.
You remember that new mount that came out in Zadnor? In the Zadnor update? There's 2 of them up on sale on the market board, and the cheapest one is like 8 million.
I would buy that if I had the kind of gil for that.
I mean, I almost have the kind of gil for it. I'm not going to spend it, though.
No, one of the Zadnor mounts is on the market board for 8 freaking mil. Which mount is it?
The Dinosuchus one. The
Dinosuchus one, the newest one.
It's at least on the market board in Exodus. I don't know about anywhere else.
But yeah. Anyways, hello Tataru.
Hello, money grubber.
It's Tataru.
Oh no.
Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above to quench my thirst for you. Tro-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I would thank you not to speak up on anything like that. No, please be advised that this is a private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... Here at the behest of Yda and Papalymo? My sincerest apologies. May I have your name, please? Kanecho Resto. Kanecho Resto. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Alright, time to go meet Minfelia and the others. Gosh, it's been a while since I did this story. I take it you are Akane Choristo. Tataru sent word that you have arrived. Lady Minfelia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. I'm just gonna take the gil, thank you.
So you are the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
And cutting off voice.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at the word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer Volkit regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us when you have come to a decision. You may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach out when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. We don't need to go over all of that. We Scions have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a long-lasting solution to the threat that they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer. I will go.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Yda, and beside her is Papalymo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Yda, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Linsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, The evidence left behind implicates the Amolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Yda and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Whee! Boop. To Camp Drybone!
There's a cat standing next to me.
Hello!
Hello.
Off to Camp Drybone.
I suppose.
Gilly.
Whoops, okay, that's not gonna work. Nah, we'll be fine. It'll definitely work.
You sure about that?
99% sure. I just have to map out where we're going. Ah, yes. A long route it is. Yeah, you know, screw it, we're flying. And you know what, screw it, we're gonna take the car. Soon as I can find the damn thing.
Okay.
That's a wall. Well, I figured, since technically the dungeons we are doing are unsynced and I won't be getting XP from them, that I may as well practice on my gunbreaker since it will be my next tank that I'm leveling.
Okay, that's fine. That works.
And my conclusion about gunbreaker, after years of it being out, literally 3 DPSs in a trench coat.
J-Bone, up ahead.
You know this is Blackbrush Station, right?
I need to get the crystal anyway.
Yes, I believe that person has the rival wing mount. I want to say that's the mount you get from doing rival wings 100 times.
Goodness. You have to do a dungeon 100 times to get that thing?
Nope, not a dungeon, it's PvP.
Oh, PvP.
Yep,
I'll eventually get it.
You cannot queue for these modes using the duty roulette, so you have to actually physically go to PvP mode and actually physically queue for it. You have to do all of that. You don't have to win them. You just have to
do it over like 100 times.
You have to do it 100 times, because doing each mode 50 times gives you a minion for that specific mode. Doing each mode 100 times gives you
Wait, doing a PvP area actually gives you a minion if you do it 50 times?
Yeah, you can get all kinds of stuff. There's even minions you can only buy from the Wolf's Den.
There's even a mount again.
There's,
oh my gosh.
There's even a mount you can only buy by doing PvP.
I need to do PvP again. And we are here. Get the crystal. Where's the crystal? It's over there. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, getting the crystal.
Yeah, let me find the damn thing.
Isambard, come here. Hi, I'm Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here who have come to look for me to leadership, you have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. I shall take that gil, thank you.
By the way, this is the mount you could buy from just doing PvP.
Ah.
Yep. Because even doing the daily mode, you get wolf marks. And if you get a maximum of 20k wolf marks, you can buy this mount.
I need to do PvP again then.
Yep, there's
anyways, off to the quest.
Yeah, they have interesting stuff in PvP.
I shall do it for the mountain minions.
In all honesty, there is certain glamours that look good from PvP.
Oh yeah, no, I know of those, but it's like, I'm picky when it comes to the PvP glamours.
I do know there's one particular one. I keep forgetting what it's called. If I see it, I'd be like, hey, that's it.
Off to the quest.
I was gonna say, following you. I don't know where we're going. I'm just DPS pretending to be a tank. What's the sprint animation look like? Oh. Literally the samurai run. How disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, I saw that dude flying and I thought he was like some kind of like rare mark. Speaking of which, there's no A or S rank out. The damn thing is usually so big you'd see him from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll practice on these tiny guys.
Boop. Fuck's nugget. Lady, what kind of people are you adding? Lady has someone named Deluxe Nugget in their FC. What? Lady!
Probably. I don't even know. Who knows?
Oh, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Yda. What in the seven hells do you want with me now?
Your money. Or your life.
Dear friend, blech. Missing people, please help. Yours is embarred. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them off for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me.
Psst.
Yes. Gil. Give that to my other character.
Do you even have that one?
After we're done here, give that to my other character.
I totally forgot I had it in my inventory.
Yeah, no, after we're done here today, we give it to my other character.
I have a friend who literally just mails me a bunch of crap from the Firmament Fates, and I usually just hand out the stuff to my free company members. And I had that minion, and I was like, you know, nobody wanted the minion, so I'll give it to Akane.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. I'll take it on the other character, my main.
But do you have it?
I can always check. Let me check real quick. Be right back. I'm checking if I have the Gala cat. Because Gil has it.
We interrupt the stream to bring you breaking news.
What breaking news is that?
You minions.
Yes, I am a minion hunter, deal with it. Wait a minute. Did I just see that? How do I not have the wind up Ixion yet? Excuse me? I freaking farmed that thing. No, I do not have it yet.
Well, there you go. Now you do.
Okay. I shall grab it after we're done with the stream today. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Of course it's not Costa del Sol. Costa del Sol is freaking paradise. Welcome back. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Unsok and Ghost. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Give me the bronze piece, please.
You know, I know people are excited for the Final Fantasy XV crossover to be back, but you want to know what thing that I miss?
What's that?
Want them to do the Final Fantasy XII crossovers again.
Ah, yes. That is true.
I liked doing those fates, they were fun. I liked fighting the proto-behemoths.
Hahaha. Marquet. I am Marquet, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave up top the ridge. Take the path and lay him rest there. We know how to use the key items. And if you don't know how, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go reading through all that. But you can join 14 and learn how to, because 14 is an amazing game.
Question mark.
No, you know how like you get those pop-ups of where it's like, oh, we're gonna teach you how this works and how that works.
Oh, tutorial things, yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, where was the burial site?
Oh. You're looking for the church up above Camp Drybone, I believe.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to find the empty,
good.
stupid grave that's supposed to be shining, but I don't see it anywhere.
It's around there. Just look.
The fuck, where is it?
It should be around there. Granted, the keyword being should. Hold on. Come here. No, turn around.
Oh, wait, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. There we go.
I was gonna give you a free ride, but never mind.
Hehe.
No, you get nothing.
Oh, please. Get your cutie patootie back here.
Nope, gonna go do this fate. Not gonna do that fate, because that's a baby fate. Ooh, am I even gonna be able to make it in time?
Our son. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquise would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the Church. I received word not too long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquise soon. Okay. Thank you. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. My name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in the service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Orson herself? Orson! She wouldn't! She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the lich keeper Marquise, I'd swear to the 12 I'd seen that face elsewhere before. Bloop. Sister or son, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and is It is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she. Could it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray, seek out the boy, and if you see if you cannot glean something from him about our son's activities. Back up to the church! Boop.
Okay.
Me. Oh, not back to the church? Wait, what? Golden Bazaar. Where is the Golden Bazaar? Over at a settlement. There's a chocobo keep porter over there. Oh, we are far from it.
Not really. Not that far.
We. We fly. No, not really.
Just enough to get over the fence.
Yep.
Speaking of getting over the fence, we're making a pit stop.
I guess I'm gonna level sync. Nope.
Yeah, you don't have to, but XP is XP.
Yeah, true.
I just realized, why are all the brass blades right here Lalafells? Like, if you look at the NPCs, they're basically all Lalafells.
Ah. Okay.
Ah yes, time to meet my 3 favorite NPCs in this entire game.
Oh.
Yep, these 3 right here. You talk to these 2. And then you come over here.
Dear goodness. Seductors at best.
Yep. 2 whores and a customer. Hey there, you here by your lonesome? Don't go near those 2. Gave me the crotch rot, they did.
Please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here, about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it, but what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please, find her! She shouldn't be that far. Oh yeah, no, that's not far at all. You. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child. Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Bloop.
This Tuco is sitting on this block and it's kind of adorable. He moved.
How much farther is it? Excuse me? We gotta go camp, Drybone. Okay. $100 go? That's fine. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna go running all the way back.
I was gonna say, apparently you're incredibly lazy.
Hehe.
Oh, would you look at that? A fate. A fate for old Gil.
Sister Orsan was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods defend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing so, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Complete. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orsan. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. You be, picking up some meat over there?
Yes.
Very good, then we shall have dinner tonight.
I might have to come up with an actual voice for Gil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, you have yours for Kane.
That's my natural voice.
Exactly. I mean, do you know how awkward it's gonna be if you just walk up to this tiny cute Ari and then it's just, hey.
Ah, there you are. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orsan. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But, false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orsan near the Golden Bazaar, and a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Into the Amalja encampment!
Go punch lizards, got it. Too bad the fate's not popped.
Queer leaflet. Bloop. Okay, grab that. Coming back. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Here you go. This leaflet. See the wealth of nod to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nod Thal seem somewhat less unstudied. I find it hard to believe one among the other penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at the Camp Drybone. Let us see what Storson makes of it.
Back to camp. Whee.
Yes.
Oh, we're on our way back home. We're on our way back home. Hi ho, the Dario. We're on our way back home.
And I am just pressing every single button that is wrong.
But
I just pressing every single button that's wrong.
what do you mean every single button that's wrong?
I'm just messing in my inventory and stuff.
So God. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? Here you go, have the leaflet. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest to the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere, but I suspect we have worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Yes, sir. Sexy thing. Posing as a priest. To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again. I shall keep my ears and eyes wide open. Now, more than ever. Give me the ale again. Silver piece. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Connor and me serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. God, I have to wear the ugly garb! What's in the armory chest?
If it's not in your armory chest, it gets set to your inventory.
Ugh. It's the ugly item. I preach the teachings of Azema, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azema is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Dear God. And you are? Another refugees by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone and see it till you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Yeah, you rude ass. That's done. Now it's about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now, get out of here so I can finish my story. Buttheads.
I don't think you're trying hard enough.
I never realized how much of a butthead these people are, because I never actually read their stuff. Greetings,
well,
good madam. Is there aught I must assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I am afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows at the pond north of Sound Gate. No, but what was that you were gonna say?
Oh, well, congratulations. You're like 85% of the people who play this game and don't know how to read a cutscene.
But it was boring, and I just wanted to get to the very main scene story. You know?
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm gonna tell you what I told.
I just wanted to hurry up and rush.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Seer. There's a nice little book in your hotel called The Never-Ending Journey. You're gonna read it front to back.
Oh yeah, no. That I actually... Like, main story, I did.
This is a part of your main story.
I know, but actually reading the context of what all the villagers say to you, I just skip through all that.
This is main story. And to think you're missing out on literally more than half of the other story for each area because you don't do side quests.
I did all the side quests already, but I skipped through all the freaking talking parts.
Yeah, you may as well have never done them.
I'll roll this. What is it? God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Sheesh.
Ah yes, good old Dalian racism.
You have quite a knack for being a nuisance. That camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Soundgate. Blech. North of Sandgate. Excuse me, English. To the east of here, the eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you will need to remain in guise. I have to wear the ugly outfit.
Well, of course, you're too strong and beautiful without it.
Ha.
That weird priest would never want to talk to you. You wouldn't be able to work up the courage.
Alloy plank, get out of my way. Thank you. Fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. You poor unfortunate souls. So sad. So true. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child. I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nadal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nod. Trust them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious performance, you would have made God's awful mama August. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. Please, don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule the crystal for shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! The money was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell more meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could lie in your own pockets. Words proud to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess world's in, then blame yourselves over the gods. Not you again. You were the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well. Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that, I swear it! At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter, there'll be a time enough to learn the truth. Be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out in this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them.
Hooray, rescuing people.
Alrighty. Where to next? Just to deceive. Where am I going? Back to Horizon? Back to Horizon. Alrighty. Now can I please put on my proper garb? Thank you. Of course, you're all the way in the Margin encampment. Ivy.
Gilly!
I'm not in the emulsion encampment.
Don't lie to me, I saw it on the map.
Yeah, I'm near the emulsion encampment, but I'm not at it. Granted, I'm not gonna be able to complete this fate. I don't have the time, and I'm not strong enough.
Thankfully, I can run through here peacefully. There you are.
Yes.
To the horizon we go.
As we return to the Waking Suns.
Pray return to the Waking Sands.
Pray return to the Waking Sands.
Okay, bye.
Butthead.
I mean, hey, I don't need to go to the Waking Sand.
Yes, but Yomiko over here needs to.
Nobody likes the Waking Sands. It's full of forgotten memories and dead memes.
I know. Hardly anyone ever touches the Waking Sands anymore.
Boop.
Speed bumps.
Hmm. Boop.
Hello, Minfilia. Welcome back. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say they will not unwillingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Who? Oh.
He's supposed to only define point of view for all of them will be ways. He only forged one technically.
Alright. Off to Blackbrush Station. Bloop. Because we are going to Mutamix. Yes, yes. To click tongues.
Oh yes, you're gonna learn about materia. In which case you will probably never use it again after this.
I mean, I still technically have to finish it on my main.
No, because I got too lazy.
No, because I was just purely lazy. I didn't want to do it.
Mutamix.
Who is Uplander? Come to 10th ring of Mutamix bubbly pots. Fighty Tool drinks an airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine. Name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamix, yes? Fighty Tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. The Materia Master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Shh. Materia join with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned the dagger of yours from Sumat as would have struggled to cut stake into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia, then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia.
If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix.
Oh, be back for you later.
Wee. Back to Horizon.
You got it. I believe in you.
I'll come back from Unimix later.
Forget. Munix never has their quest completed. Is always sitting there sad. When's Uplander gonna come back?
Never.
We fly.
Yup. Yep, that you do.
Welcome back. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray, speak with me when you are ready to begin.
Gimme.
Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that meeting will represent an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scions' sole representative on the ground. But before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Bloop.
Nothing but boobs.
Boop.
Now quickly, pray return to the waking sand.
Pray return to Camp Drybone so that way we can go fight Ifrit.
Well, I do like one-shotting bosses for absolutely no reason.
Hello, Flame Sergeant. Ah, You're Kanicho, restorer of the Scions? My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Umaja and prize them from the whereabouts of abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man, Ungust, hasn't been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Umaja plot if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does.
Whee!
So we go to the Invisible City, which is over at the Golden Bazaar. Bloop.
So, thinking of a voice for yourself?
Yes and no. I'd have to practice it.
Oh, it's a duty. God dang it.
Well, your first part is a duty. Once you get to Ifrit themselves, it will not be a duty.
Yeah. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Umaja appear. Yes, sir. Ah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him the information from the inside. Gah! I hear every moment. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hehe. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. And now to fight Umaja.
Are you winning, son?
Huh?
Are you winning, son?
I'm winning. Put up your weapon. Or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! And of course, Sleepy. And knockout. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. I feel the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. And now we can do Ifrit.
Give me 1 second.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
Alright, now I'm ready.
Okay, you want to monologue it, Theory?
Well, let's see. The Bowl of Embers. Owing to a betrayal, you have been captured by the Amalja and taken to their stronghold of Zanrak. There to be given as an offering to their primal god Ifrit. If you are to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Should you fall, your souls shall burn for all eternity. And we are now ready.
Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence.
Whoops.
Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mock them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. Ugh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed! None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxes clear. Thou art of the goddess blessing number, the paragon's wand of thine aberrant kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
And off we go.
Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment. The blessing of light defies me?
No,
several
hold on.
times.
You have to sound scary. Surrender thyself to the fires of judgment. The blessing of light defies me?
You do it better than I do.
I mean, granted, you just did that poor creature dirty. Granted, I was literally just going to feller cleave him out of existence. I was literally going to let him hit me once, and then he was going to die. Well, you see, the feller cleave is just an uppercut. But it's the uppercut that splits the planet. Unfortunately, I have nothing here to give a demonstration on.
Pray, forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more of a evangelical than the last. Persistent knot. I see the blood swan wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never have left you and to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in a more agreeable surroundings. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Nero! What a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland. Given the troubles at court, we only have ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Olivia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet, I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Boop.
Nope.
Oh, it just takes me straight back to... Okay. I'm back at Camp Drybone. Ah, there you are. Come, rest a while. You have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Almaldra would be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once man is tempered. But it still ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary, on the contrary. I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for the talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing to the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Waking Suns when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Pray return to the Waking Sands once more.
Yes, the Waking Sands. I'm gonna see Yda and Papalymo breakdancing.
Yda breakdancing. Really? I've never once seen such a feat.
Well, you might have never seen such a feat, but you'll certainly see him move his feet.
Oh my god, that's adorable! That was adorable.
Well, I try. Definitely gonna have to be something I practice, though. Beep.
Beep beep, motherfucker. I'm a sheep. Beep beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep beep, I'm a sheep. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us of the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Hi, hi, hi. My late arrival nearly cost Akane her life. I wasn't there when the Amaja took her prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly, just as I am failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Akane! It is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amaja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this a tale time limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the lungs of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not of why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a great power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning, such elaborate designs are a new development and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. You may be sure it won't last long, once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit. I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all but are but to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal who he cannot choose to but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me, how many more lives? Louis would have never allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Alrighty folks, I think I'm going to end it here for the night. Thank you to those who have stopped by and joined the stream, and thank you to those who will be watching in the future. Until the next time, this has been your host CharmieRose aka Kanecho, along with Gilly over here, who has been a lovely guest in joining me.
Goodbye.
Until the next time folks. Bye bye!